everybody, and welcome back to Mario RPG, and this is part 15. And so we're continuing on from where we left off here. We just got to Monstro Town here. And I'm doing a little speed up here. I'm getting rid of that shiny stone and the Yoshi cookie that I have in my inventory. If you really want to, you could keep the shiny stone and trade it in for fireworks. Or no, not trade it for fireworks. Just sell it. Now that I think about it, because you can't do anything with it really. I think there's someone that. No, there's nobody that wants the shiny stone. I don't think. But anywho, so what we're doing right here is I'm going back to the little 3 switches right here and getting the right one to get the ghost golem there to give that temple key that we got in Monstro Town. So this is just so that was just me cutting to this right here, and I got that very needed restorative mushroom there. And you should get this right here. You don't want the I'm hungry. You want the not accepting visitors one, and that will bring you here. And since now I have the key, give him the key and he will gulp it and go away. And you have all these goodies in here. So you got, I think it's 8 frog coins. These flowers count as 1. They don't count like more than 1 or whatever. So that brought me up to 62. And then we get a fire bomb, which is just a flash fire attack, and it does 100 damage. And there's some royal syrup there. I'm doing a mistake here on actually doing my pick-me-ups, because later on in my recording session for this one, this is a new recording session by the way, I actually run out of pick-me-ups, and I had to like leave at some point to get some more. And it's actually at the end of my recording session, so you're not going to really see me go out of my way to do that. But so anyway, so I'm cutting to all the way back to this part right here. This is kind of the quicker way of getting back to that that little cliff that we need to go to. That's just right over here. And since we talked to the little sergeant guy there, and he said that he would help us. He's got his little army buddies, I guess, to help us jump up. And we have to do this little mini game to jump from shell to shell. And it's like a set path. And there is a thing to where if you do it fast enough, the Sarge guy will give you a special item. Now, I don't do it. I think it's like you have to do it in like 7 seconds or something like that. I don't remember what the thing for it was. But you get a Koopa, you get a Troopa pin, and it does. I think it does the same as the Zoom shoes. I think it just does to like 10 speed or something like that. It's whatever. I got a frog coin instead, which is better, I guess. 'Cause I'm gonna need the little frog coins there to get some stuff later. So that opens up Bean Valley here. This is the new area that we gotta go to, and it's the last like stuff that the last land stuff here. And so I'm leaving this one battle here in because they're sort of new, and the other ones that we fight later on, we've already like fought them already. They're just whatever. I would suggest having, when you go in this area, something that helps you from turning into a mushroom, or something of that effect there, because this place does a lot of poison and turns you into a mushroom attacks here. I mean, not all the... I mean, sleep as well there. I mean, there's that too, but... I mean, if you got something that protects you from quite a bit of stuff there, I would equip a few people with stuff like that, because it kind of gets annoying after a while. I mean, right now I have Peach still with her stuff there, and she's fully protected, and I mean, it helps that she doesn't get affected, so I can just use her to heal everybody. But I think in that past screen right there, I think there was a hidden treasure chest there. I didn't want to take the time to actually like get rid of like all the enemies and try to find it. I really don't know where all the things are at here. But so anyways, I'm going to be cutting out some battles here. So we've already seen them. So this right here, these pipes right here, they're optional. They don't like lead to anywhere special. The one I do go down to, which is the top one, it's the one that has the piranha plant just munching right now. If you go down that one, there is a secret path that you can go to down there that leads to a hidden casino that you can go to, and I can't get to it right now because I don't have the casino card that's back at Booster Tower, which is, I don't think it's open just yet. It might be open, but right now it's gonna lead me outside and it's gonna like open up the casino, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut back to when I am back at the little, you know, back at where the multiple pipes are at, and I just ignore everything. You can go down there and there's like some extra stuff down there that you could get. I think there might be some there are some blocks that if you hit them, they'll have like a slot reel on it, and if you match all the things there, you get whatever you match, and it's really like luck based on that one. Other than that, there's not really any, I mean, there are useful items, but it's just, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get them. And, so I just cut past, the battle over here and straight to the level up screen here. Pete's leveled up here, and I believe I choose the star because it does, I want to get her star attack and, you know, magic attack and defense up there, because at some point she is gonna get a special equipment that is actually gonna like really cut down her magic attack and normal attack, and it's gonna really hurt her healing abilities there. So I would suggest getting it up there as high as you can until that point there. We are gonna get one part item one of two to get the special equipment later on. And so after this battle here, you have to do a special thing to where you jump in the corner 3 times. I can't remember where it says you're supposed to do that. Like, I'm not sure if there's a guy that tells you, like right here, if you jump, yeah, and you get this, and this leads you back outside, and it brings you to, and then, yeah, Great Guy's Casino. And I can't get in there because I don't have a member card there, so I can't go in there at all. So I'm gonna cut here to right here, and I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna move on to the next the upper area right there, and that's where we need to go. And actually I'm gonna use some maple syrup here to actually heal, get some FP there, because I need it, because there's gonna be a little mini boss coming here. So I gotta make sure to be at full health here, you know, full everything here. So this right here, this is gonna be, it doesn't look like a boss battle, but it's gonna be a boss battle here. So this is Smilex, if that's how you pronounce it. You know, it's just the piranha plant, you know, boss there. And so what it is we start out with these smaller piranha plant heads, and then like it starts to like have multiple heads of the smaller type, and then eventually it's gonna have 2 smaller and then 1 really huge one, and that's gonna be like the last like form of it. So there's let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, so there's four 4 stages in this boss fight. So this is stage 2, and this is where Peach is actually going to shine because of her healing abilities. It's really her healing thing is OP because it heals like everything, like all the status elements and ailments. I mean, not elements, ailments, and so really the best strategy here is just have Mario and Bowser attack and just leave Peach to the healing like usual. And I don't. You want to think that the sleeping, or not the sleeping, the fire thing from Mario would help, but I don't think it helps too well. I think I do it at one point, thinking it would, but so this is going to be the 3rd stage here. There's going to be 3 heads, 3 just little heads. So the doing the action command for these guys, if you see them doing like a little like nom nom action, then be sure to hit the action command. If they like they open their mouth a few times, and that means that they're like trying to normally attack. But you'll know if they're like doing something special like that pollen thing there and all that. So so apparently right now Peach actually is has more speed than Bowser does. I guess Peach somehow got more speed than Bowser because she is going first now. And Bowser has the Zoom Suit on, and which boosts his thing by 10, so it's kind of weird. So right, so like I said, just basically the best option is just keep Peach as the healer. And that way you'll survive. And these little ones are not really that tough. You can I think they have like 200 or something like that. They don't have like quite a lot. I'm sure Bowser and Mario, if you got good attack, you could probably, you know, probably get rid of them easy enough. If there's no one that needs healing, then you can have Peach attack if you want, or have her restore some of your FP. If you want, it's really up to you. So yeah, like that right there. If you see them doing that little nom 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 thing there, that means they're gonna do a normal attack there. And after they're done doing that, just do the actions command, and it should be able to predict that. All right, so this will be the last stage here. This is where it's gonna have 2 little ones and 1 big one, and this is the last of the whatever here. So yeah, I actually did the super jump. I should have done the super flame on the middle one, because I think that does do quite a bit of damage, because it is a plant type there, and I'm not sure if I do that or not. I think I do, but this is what I was talking about with having some accessories on, like your other party members there, to have something that prevents, well, at least the mushroom part there. Probably the true form pins would help you out there. I think that would help you out with turning into a scarecrow and mushroom. It might not help with the sleeping, but you can remedy that with Peach there. So really right now it's just kind of you know, just waiting it out, and just having Bowser and Mario do what they can. I would probably suggest getting the little ones out first, because in that way they don't become a nuisance. I was like, right at this point there, I was like, man, maybe I should get rid of the little ones first, and then that way they're not you're not taking up turns and whatnot, so the battle will go faster. Because after they don't respawn or anything like that. So once you get rid of the little ones, they won't come back. So if you want to get rid of the little ones first, I would probably do that. Probably be your first step there, because then that way you're not getting more damaged and all that. So. But as you can see, you know, Peach, her healing abilities is like healing everybody completely, so it's kind of like an elixir to everybody. So during this battle here, I was actually, I think I was actually on the phone while doing this, because I got a phone call and I'm like, oh crap, I need to keep going. And I think you'll see me at some point where doesn't look like I'm doing anything, and I made it try to look like I was still doing something, because I didn't want to, like, you know, waste time just sitting there and you'd be like wondering what's going on. But so anyways, I think it's a little bit later here, near the end, if I remember correctly, but yeah, it doesn't really look like it's affected much, because I'm like talking on the phone during this this boss fight. Oh no, wait, it's not this boss fight. It's another boss fight later on. It's not this one. Yeah, you'll see. Just a heads up for later. You might not remember it, but later on, when we get to the next town. It will be Malo's hometown, and there's like a mini boss fight that I go up against, and I got a phone call, and I was trying my best to like play and talk at the same time. So it's one of those things. But so he's almost dead right here. I think Mario finishes it off, I believe. Or maybe Bowser. Yeah, it's Mario. Mario ends it up. There we go. Then we get that emulator achievement for defeating him, and we get 40 XP for doing that. So Bowser levels up to 14. I believe his next level, he gets his next special technique, and you'll be seeing that later on. That will be actually useful. His next one that he gets. So this little shy guy, it's called Shy Away. I guess he's Shy Away guy. I'm not sure how you pronounce this guy. They just call him Shy Away. He actually dropped something that this is the first one or two items that we need to get the special equipment that we can get later. And it's just a seed. And the other thing is a fertilizer that we get after doing Malo's hometown stuff there. And so yeah. So this right here, this is kind of old school Mario right here. If you ever had those things to where you hit the little blocks there and you get the little beanstalk thing there, this is kind of a well, I guess it's kind of a, I don't know if you want to call it a cameo about that, but it's one of those things there. So we get this this section right here. This is getting into the clouds now. This section here, because of the viewpoint of how everything is, it's hard to tell like where things are at, like where they're you know like where to jump and all that. It's gonna be kind of, you'll probably have a little bit of trouble jumping onto these vines here. Like that frog coin up there, I have no idea where it's situated, and I just can't figure it out. So you're gonna see me try here for a little bit, trying to get to the yellow one on the left right there, and I do get on it at one point and try to get the you know, the green coin right there, and I just can't figure it out. You see me right here. I try to get it, and it's like, oop. So I fight this thing right here, and actually this guy right here. I mean, it's a new battle here, so I'm leaving it in. Once we defeat this guy, this little enemy placement one here, it will actually turn into a platform. And I mean, you'll see after a little battle here. The big, these chubby Koopa Troopas here, or the heavy Troopas there, they're actually still acceptable. You know, they really hate the Mario's jump attacks there, so still use his jump attacks on them, and it really hurts them. So you can have Mario like deplete them really well. So right here. And these red guys here, the spears there, they're not too hard either. You know, Mario and Bowser can take them out. So yeah, so there's that. So I'm not sure if there's a platform on the blue one that you jump up and there's something right there. I don't know, but it's really hard to get in this other one here. And I'll do a little cut here in just 1 second. Right there. And I do this thing to where I'm just like, well, let's just go up here and let's see. So this next section here, there's if you jump on that middle yellow one there, there's actually a platform. You'll see here, just 1 second here. I fought the one that was in between the yellow and the, I think it's a green one. I can't remember the colors there. I just fought one of the ones that was flying around. And so Mario leveled up here, and he got his I believe he got his ultimate ultra jump, I believe, if I remember correctly. I think that's what he got. I wasn't paying attention to that. So that right there I was cutting to when I was figuring that out, and that actually helps you jump on the green one here. Oh, it's a red one over there. It was between the yellow and red one right there. So you get so this actually is kind of a shortcut to the next area, because I really don't know how this is like working on, like, if you look at it on a map here, but we got this rare scarf accessory, and it raises your defense, as it says there. I'm not sure if it does other things, but as far as I know, it just does the defense there. So then you're able to get these other things right here, and you actually do see them later on. That we got them. Past these guys is a spring that we could go to. It basically recovers you completely. And so if you go on this one here, this goes to the town. If you go on the other spring, it actually takes you out to the outside world. That's kind of what those type of springs are. So once we get here, we get this little scene right here. That is Valentina. She is actually the bad guy in this area here. It's not really spoiling anything. I mean, it will eventually tell you. So what's going on here is that Valentina has taken over the town here and locked up Malo's parents, and they are held captive, and she's trying to, like, trick the people into thinking that she's becoming the new queen. And she's using one of her minions here. It's like a big, like, crow, you know, a fat crow minion. We'll see here in just 1 second when it comes out. She is claiming that is Malo, the missing prince. And it's kind of obvious that all these townsfolk here all look similar. They have a particular look to them, and you can tell right off the bat that that's not the real prince. So yeah, this crow looking dude right here, that's his name is Dodo. He's a minion of Valentina here, and they're, like I said, they're doing this ruse on that Dodo here is the missing prince, which is not true, and they're trying to... Well, basically what Valentina is trying to do is actually try to become queen of a place here, and she wants to be of royalty, because I guess she's like a brat like that. I mean, she's kind of... She wants to be spoiled, basically. And, so right now, after this little scene here, I'm actually going to go to the item shop, and there will be some new stuff there. I will be speeding up the little footage there. And then after that, I will be going to the inn in this town, and I will be saving and quitting, and that will be the end of the video here. So right now so everybody thinks that that's true there, and Malo here is going to be a little naive about it. He thinks that is actually... He actually kind of believes that it might be the missing prince. So he's not really concerned about anything here. So we go in here, and before you go by, do this right here. There's a little hidden frog coin chest right here. And so this place actually has the fuzzy equipment, and there is some new weapons as well. And eventually I wasn't able to get everything in one shot, so I had to actually get what I could and then sell off my old equipment. And then get the rest of the thing there. I think the last one I wasn't able to get was Peach's stuff there. And, so there we go. So anyways, that's the end of this video here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So peace.